Hi, my name is Taylor Hake, and I will be informing you guys on how to pick out a puppy. Puppies are cute, cuddly, lovable, and irresistible. Now, making sure you get the right breed is very important, and making sure that you can care for them is very important. So, you need to make sure you know the basic information that comes with a puppy, like your living conditions, how to care for them and keep them out of trouble, and to pick out the right puppy for you and your family. The very beginning part of getting a puppy is ensuring that you are ready for a puppy in your house or apartment and you will have time to care for it. Puppies take a lot of work for their first year. Larry Muller from Outdoor Life stated that choosing the breed that's best suited to your level of training skills and the time you have available is very important. You don't want to get a high energy dog that you don't have time to exercise and keep entertained. You also don't want to get a dog such as a Great Dane that is very large in a small 2-bedroom apartment on the 5th floor of an apartment building. Beverly Morris, the animal service director in Glenn County, Florida, said for an interview for the Florida Times Union that the number of pets surrendered by owners who don't want them or abandoned by those that don't want them remains high. This comes from poor planning from the owners that don't take the time to plan their purchase of a puppy and if they can care for it all the way through its life. You don't want to get a dog such as a Great Dane that needs a lot of food and a lot of care because it is a much larger dog. Other than, say, a Chihuahua, which is much smaller and some can even fit in your hands, and that requires a lot less food and exercise than, say, a Great Dane. Training immediately is also important. You want to make sure the puppy is obedient all the way through its life and will listen to you. House training is the first step in training. You want to use things such as kennels. Kennels are good because they will not go to the bathroom where they sleep. So taking the puppy, putting them in their kennel until you're ready to take them out is very important because then they know they can only go outside when you're ready for them to. You also use bells. Bells are good to associate the puppy to going potty outside. When you ring it, or when they ring it, you know that it's time to go outside. It's also good to have sprays and deodorizers for inside. The sprays and deodorizers help to prevent getting all the stains out of any messes that the puppies may make inside and letting them know that it is okay to go outside. When they go outside, like all other good things that the puppy do, you want to reward it with treats and positive reinforcement. Doing negative things and really harsh punishments can have a negative effect on the puppy. That can lead to aggressive behavior as they get older. Training is essential for the first year, and having a well-behaved puppy is good. And so for the first year, there's other things you need to consider when you get your puppy. All puppies have the same needs roughly for the first year. Every puppy is born with worms. For the first 16 weeks of their life, the puppy needs shots every 2 weeks. This helps to get rid of the worms and any other things that the puppy may be born with. You also want to get toys and other things that help prevent chewing. Chewing is one of the biggest issues that most people face when they have a puppy. They like to chew on things that are new, to taste and feel that they've never seen before. Common things like shoes, woods, and plastics are very common to be chewed on. There are sprays to help prevent them from doing that, but keeping the puppy from getting bored is the best way to keep them from chewing on things. When you get toys, get roughly 6 toys. That way, for every week, you can change out 3 toys. Give them 3 toys for the first week, 3 toys for the next week, and then switch it back to the original 3. This helps to prevent boredom. Another good thing to get is bones. Bones help keep the teeth healthy for the puppy and help keep them strong. You don't, however, want to get rawhides. Rawhides, when I read this on the Whole Dog Journal by Nancy Kearns, rawhides are actually from the leather industry and not byproducts from the beef industry. The rawhides can break off and splinter into little pieces that can damage the puppy's intestines or even make them sick. Rawhides are not digestible, so those can be very bad for the puppy. Getting things such as natural bones or nylon bones work best for puppies. Nylon bones break off into little chunks that the puppy can easily swallow and pass through the digestive system without any issues. Now you can pick out toys and treats when you pick out your puppy. Picking out the puppy is the most exciting and most important step of when you do decide to get a dog. Doing a little research ahead of time on breeds that may interest you or have personalities that you can handle is very important. You want to make sure that you can get one that you can handle. On the American Kennel Club website, I read that you will be living with this dog a very long time, and you want to make sure that you can handle it as it grows and gets older, and you want to have a personality you can live with. One thing to consider also when you pick out a dog is if you have any other dogs. Other dogs can be dominant or submissive. You want to make sure you decide if your puppy at home is dominant or submissive. If your puppy is more dominant, you don't want to get another puppy that is more dominant. To test and see if your puppy is more dominant or submissive, pick up your dog when you find one that you like and roll it over on its back. If it remains calm and is comfortable in lying on its back, it will tend to be more of a submissive dog. If it tries to squirm, it barks, and it tries to get out, then it will be more of a dominant dog. That is important because you don't want to mix two dominant dogs together. Also, when you pick out your puppy, you want to make sure that the whole family enjoys the puppy. You don't want to get a dog that your entire family doesn't love and won't be able to live with the rest of their lives. Puppies are very energetic, and you want to make sure you find one that everybody can play with. You want to make sure that you get one that gets along with your dog at home as well. You want to make sure that you don't get one that your family doesn't like and you have to return home or return where you got it the next day. Nobody wants to return a puppy. So making sure that your entire family is there with you is good because you can also talk about the responsibility that comes with the puppy. Now, everyone can benefit from having a puppy. It's very beneficial and a learning experience for everybody. Now that you've found a dog that you like, you've decided you can care for it and you can live with it, now your life with a new family member can begin.